Welcome to another Airguns and Coffee Talks with Airguns Raider and Hipshot. Thank you for coming to my channel. Today, guys, we're going to set up the Walther PPQ M2 with the laser sight and the red dot sight so that we can get ready to practice and shoot in the range, target shoot. So with that, guys, get yourself a cup of coffee, favorite beverage. Coffee's hot. Meet myself at Hipshot on the other side. Okay, guys, so this airgun has already been unboxed in a previous video. You can go see the video I did on it for an overview. So basically, all this is taking the accessories that I purchased from Amazon and assembling it so that we can get ready to do our target practice with this particular gun. So, you know, this gun is a pellet pistol, guys. So it's ideal, guys, for training and other things that you would do based on firearms and other things. I like to target shoot with it, so this is not a firearm video. Also, guys, you know, air guns that are pellet guns and BB guns are good for target shooting, but, you know, they're mostly used for plinking and just having fun. So stay tuned. I'm going to start assembling this thing. So, guys, if you've watched any of my videos, guys, you know that I buy these guns, air guns, as reasonable as I possibly can. I usually try to catch them on sale. This is no exception. If you want to, you know, go through the details based on what I did when I got them, go check out my video, guys. But this is ultimately my ultimate setup for pistols with sights. So what I've done, guys, is I've purchased items, guys, that are reasonable. So this, guys, is a red dot RMR. It's probably the most reasonable one you can find on Amazon. It's called the Unique Fire red dot sight. So, guys, you know, basically, guys, I do a lot of, you know, target practice and plinking. So you don't really have to spend a whole lot on these things. At least I don't anyway. So this one here will set you back probably around about, I think it's listed for about 26 bucks, guys, with a 5% off coupon currently over on Amazon. And that's just usually how I do it. So I'll take that, guys. If the pistol doesn't have, usually it has to have the bottom rail in order for you to accessorize with. These are like rails for Picatinny and Weaver rails, guys, that are for being able to put a red dot sight on your pistol. So, guys, you can find these. This is made of polymer, guys. So, like I said, it doesn't have to stand up to too much wear and tear, especially because I'm just going to be target practice, target shooting, training with it, guys. It's good for training for those of you who have firearms. You know, also matching pistols, because this is a replica. You probably could do some training sessions with it. It's going to be far cheaper than what you're going to pay for ammunition for your real firearm, and also what you're going to do in terms of paying range fees and whatnot. You can get some trigger time in with these, guys. This one comes with 2 rails that go on the side so that you can actually put a torch of your choice or anything like that. It also comes with the bottom rail, which takes place of the one that's on the pistol. So you'll have to buy replica pistols or pistols that have the Picatinny rail under the bottom in order to do so. So I had to make sure to have this on it because I have our laser sight that we're going to put on. And so let's go ahead and see what we can do. Okay, guys, so with this one, it looks like we're going to probably need to get some screwdrivers, guys, for the smaller screws that they have. Comes with it. Looks like it's a Phillips head screwdriver. One right here. Yeah, that'll work. So this one has a single peg right here in the holes. So take it and just line it up. Yeah, like that, and it should fit. So I'm thinking that you're probably gonna wanna use the shorter screws. It has some long screws and some short screws, guys, but it's been my experience that you'll probably need the shorter screws because if you don't, the longer screws will end up being too long, and they will hamper your blowback action. Also, it'll end up scratching your gun. So, you know, if you use this thing aggressively, you can also put some Loctite on it, guys, in order to keep these pieces on. I practice with them sometimes as aggressive as possible, but it's really not necessary. You know, I always usually check screws and stuff before I use my guns, just in case of. So that's solid. That's what it looks like. So same with this one, single peg, line it up on the side there. That's what it looks like. And I use the smaller screws. That's these here. It comes with longer screws, guys. And comes with nuts. I'm not certain what those are for, but we'll see as we go along. Yeah, they're probably going to be used to help to hold on to the rail on the bottom of the gun. That's what it looks like to me. So a little fiddly for me, guys. I have these giant fat fingers. And messing with these little screws. So they just fit in like that. Just like that. Easy to assemble, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take the gun out and we'll see how it fits and see what these other screws are for. So this is a really solid piece, guys. It doesn't feel, it feels sturdy, rigid, doesn't feel cheap at all. And it's easy to assemble. So we'll take the gun and we'll see. Yeah, just slides right in just like that, guys. So I am assuming, well, let's see what it takes when, well, hold on, let me try to figure out what the screws are. Okay, yeah, so the screws, guys, look like they fit in these holes right here, and that's what's gonna keep it adhered to the pistol. So I'll push this up as far as I can. And you feed the longer screw in. It has an Allen key, and it has aside for the nut. Put the nut in there like that. Tighten it up. So I'll put my finger here to keep the nut from falling out as it tightens. So that's pretty snug. You don't have to over tighten it, guys. I just kind of tighten it. You will want to tighten it so that this gap here gives you the correct space. It's not tilted, because when it fits like that, it fits where if you had a heavier red dot sight, you might want to push it forward, because it will bring it down a little bit. It won't be flush. Okay, so right now that's what it's looking like. So we'll put the screws here and on this side here, guys, because I think that's going to keep it in and keep it on the gun solid. Also, guys, as you can see, the slide moves back and forth, so there's no rubbing. We don't have any rubbing or anything. Let me take out. This is brand new, so there's no pellets in the gun at all, guys. While I have the magazine out, guys, I'll go ahead and I bought 2 magazines, guys. So I really like to load up have extra magazines. This one has 21 rounds. That one has 21 rounds. So we're looking at 42 rounds of fun. I won't have to do stop, and all I have to do is, I don't even have to do change outs on CO2 for the shooting, because I have where it feeds 2 CO2s, this one and one in the other, and so should have a lot of fun with that. Okay, let me go ahead and put these screws in and see how it goes. So I'll just get them started, guys. I think I'm gonna I have a better screwdriver than this one, because this one is not allowing me to get enough grip to push it through. But before I do, I'll just go ahead and just set it up and get it started, and then I'll go and get my other screwdriver. And then that should be it on putting the rail on. Yeah, I can't get a grip with this one. It'll go down so far. And these are really small screws, guys, so okay. So I'll be right back. Let me get my other screwdriver. So just a pause break. I got my screwdriver, guys. I'll go ahead and do that. Just was looking over my my magazines, guys, and I remembered that I purchased some special pellets for it. These pellets, guys, are the Diablo Basics by RWS. Most reasonable pellets I could find, and they didn't cost me all that much. Like I say, I shoot air guns on a budget. I do have more expensive pellets, but the reason why I purchased these, guys, is because I watched a bunch of videos and they were talking about this belt and how these things feed. And so I don't think that you want, so this is how it feeds. You take that, it has a push-through mechanism, and you load them like this. But these pellets probably fit better than some of the other pellets that you could buy that have the pointed edges and pointedness on them. And I'm sure you can probably shoot those kind out. But I thought when I bought this, I want to give myself as least resistance as possible. So I'm gonna only shoot these types of pellets out of it. So that's gonna be about it with that. Okay, so let's resume. I'm gonna go ahead and use a better screwdriver to drive the screws in. So I'm assuming that they're gonna touch the rail to give more support for when you put this thing together. I don't over tighten because I don't think it's already solid enough with the larger screw that goes in. So, I like to keep my air guns in pretty good shape. I don't really want to put any indentations in it if I don't have to, scratch marks or whatnot. That's just me, guys. I'm a little on the picky side when it comes to things that I buy and how I take care of stuff. So let's see this one here. Yeah, I'm just gonna snug it up a little bit. So that's that one. Let's do the same on this side. Yeah, I don't want to go too much into that gun. I'm just assuming because they're longer that they may go through. Some are a little tougher than the other ones. So that's it. The rails are together. Like I said, guys, if you want to, you can put some Loctite on these. But unless I have to, I'll come back and I'll do that if I need be. But I don't think I have to. I usually buy these all the time, guys, because I need the red dots on these things based on my eyesight. Okay, so this red dot sight came with the cloth. It came with a battery, and it came with some set of instructions. We'll just open them up for the sake of this video. So that's what it is. It has a lens, hex screws, elevation adjustment screw, locking screws. It has a off button. It has windage adjustments and screws. It has a weaver base knob, and guys, it comes with a cover. So, sorry for the shakiness, guys. I'm using a different type of holder for my camera. So that's what it looks like close up. Has a sticker on it. Just take that off very quick. So this is the one on the one that you buy from Amazon. It has some writing on the top of it, guys, but this one didn't come with the writing over the top. I prefer it that way. I'm glad that it didn't. So you know, my best guess is that this is what you would call because it's budget, that this is what you would call a generic type sight. But I'm all right with that. So like I said, it functions. Let me see if I can put the battery in so we can take a look at what it looks like. Okay, so it also comes with a couple of Allen keys. Okay guys, so when you get this thing, you know, it doesn't come with any instructions, but you'll take these two locking screws off of it, and I've already loosened them, and then you'll disassemble it, guys. So I already done that. So this one, guys, it came with a surprise. I should have just turned it on. I didn't know that it already had a battery to it. So that's bonus. It's always bonus for me whenever they send or they have an extra battery. So then we'll just tighten this up. I probably should have checked that first, which I didn't, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and retighten these. Let me see. Yeah. I know this is, no, I'm sorry. Wrong Allen key. I was using the one I did for the rail. Okay, so we just snug these back up like that, like so. Just like that, guys. Okay, so since it already had a battery in it, let's turn it on. See if we can see the red dot. Okay, I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, guys, so you get a single red dot with this particular one. It doesn't have the other types of reticles that come with some of the other ones that you may be able to purchase. But like I said, it's okay. It's good enough for target shooting. Okay, guys, so that's how it looks on the gun itself. So, guys, I think I purchased about 3 of these total, because this is one of the air guns I got over the Christmas holiday, and so I'm gonna do probably a few more assemblies of those guns with that, a couple more assemblies of those guns with pretty much the same setup. I purchased one of these, I think, from a different company, but they were all pretty reasonably priced. So let's see if we can see the dot here. I got it on, yeah. So that's how it looks right there, guys. So it has this tightening screw on the side like that. I'm just gonna hand tighten it, guys, as tight as I can. You can use it. It has where you can use a screwdriver, but I don't think it's necessary, at least not for me, because I can tighten it up as much as I can. And then, like I said, also, guys, I'll usually check it before I use it. So, yep. Okay, guys, so last but not least, we have the laser sight. So, guys, if you look for these types of laser sights, guys, they don't cost you more than maybe about $10 to $12. I think when I purchased this one, I got a couple. Yeah, so you can, you know, if you don't want to use or purchase a red dot, guys, or even the rail that you need to use it, because it doesn't have a place for your RMR on these. Some air pistols now are manufacturers are starting to put the plate where you can go ahead and cut out area so that you can go ahead and usually put RMRs now, which I think is very nice. I don't happen to have one of those guns at this time. Probably gonna end up getting one when I find one that I really like. But I really like that they do that now. But you have options, guys. So this was an option. I was like, okay, well, you know, you can shoot this thing both ways, or you can shoot it with just the laser sight on it, or just with the red dot sight on it, guys. So I usually like to give myself options and have a little more fun with my guns, simply because, guys, this stuff didn't cost me a whole lot. So like, say I rather put the money on the guns, but I always usually either put a sight or some type of laser or some type of torch on my guns, just to have fun, because I like to shoot in different lighting situations where I like to turn the lights totally off and let it be dark in my range and shoot targets like that sometimes. So let's go ahead and put this one on. Okay, so this one, guys, screws off and loads from the back. As you can see, based on the symbol on the side, that the way to load it is negative down and positive up. So usually it's a little tricky. If you feed them in there, yeah, they sometimes will turn on you. So you guys, let me see if I can't stack them all together and see if that makes a difference as I put them down into the hole. Maybe they won't turn if I can drop them. Oh no, they flipped. So I usually have trouble with that. But let's go ahead and just see if we can't ease one down. Nope. They'll get in there, guys. I don't know why it does that, but it always seems to flip on me like that. And this one is cattywampus, so maybe I can turn it and, yeah. Okay, so the positive is in there now on that one. So let's see if we can drop another one in, make it easy. Yeah, nope. Yep, and lost them both. Okay, gotta take a break. So, I don't know what it is, guys, but I always have the hardest time feeding these things in. But, turns out you can just flip them in there as fast as you can, and hopefully they don't turn on you. So, there's the sight. So, that's what it looks like. Hip shots are really quiet these days. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Has a button, turn it off and turn it on. So let's go ahead and put it on the gun. So this one came with an Allen key as well, guys. I buy a bunch of these things, so I have plenty of them. Sometimes if you have them, you use them. You don't. You have so many of them that if you don't, if you use them for other things, you have to match them up. So this one here. It came with it. So I'm trying to get it to where it locks in. Like that, like so. And now let's just snug it in. And there it is. So there we have it, guys. That's what it looks like on the gun. So yeah, this one is I think it's the first of 1, 2. I've got 2 that I have to put rails on, and I've got 1 that I have to put a red dot on, and also a one I have to do some fixing and changes to it when I do the video on it. So anyway, guys, I'm rambling now. There we go, guys. There's what it looks like. This is what it looks like with the magazine, and it's ready to go, guys. So you can use it either way, or either or however you shoot. Should be a lot of fun. Like I said, it's good for target practice and training if you choose to buy or do so. I do this on a budget. I try to buy budgeted items so it doesn't cost me all that much. And I'd rather, like I always say, put the money on the guns, guys. So this one's ready to go, guys. Ready for some action. You know, good thing about the components on this one, guys. The Walther PPQ M2 is nice with the magazine in it. Is heavy, so and it's balanced. So with these elements, they don't weigh all that much, especially this type of armor. Really, it's not a lot to it, and the polymer makes it lightweight. And this is the only thing that has a little more weight than the other 2 items, but it really doesn't have a lot of weight either. So with that, guys, thank you for watching. Next time we see this one, it'll be out in the range, and we'll be putting it through the tests and see what it's all about. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. We are out.